Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. The Yankees look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next, Luis Perdomo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He will.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, I can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of it.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a definite head scratcher here as he'll depart after one batter. He won't even need to hit the showers. He didn't work long enough.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Carlos Correa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the short. Stop on the other side of the. Second base bag. Rucker will also come in now as he takes. Takes over out in center. Matt Strom is in. Into the game as well as he. He's the new first baseman. Francisco. Gonzalez is on. Also into the ball game is he'll assume duties in left field.
Ladies and
Dylan Bundy. Is into the ball game as well.
Defensively for the Padres. Now playing shortstop. Number 10, Pedro.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he may have cleared the bases as this might get everybody home. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now the 3rd man has scored. And he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Denton ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Denton comes up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly standing in. Dylan.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Dylan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, but well foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Bellinger is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, Archie Bradley.
Stepping into the box, Archie Bradley, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Gonzalez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's Manny Machado now. Popped him up. Strom is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 0-2 pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. They hold a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Francisco Gonzalez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
And that's the second out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. High and deep to left center field. Williams going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. Drilled on the ground to short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. LeMahieu at third with nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground towards short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next for the Yankees, the pitcher.
Aaron Sligers steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
grounded to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. At the plate, Chris Bryant. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Williams ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Line drive to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 13.
So striding in, Manny Machado. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Bundy is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Strom. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Pedro Denton. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And the Friars are into the hit column. And he is out on the tag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyrell Bush, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Padres down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Line towards center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 30.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. manager. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
In now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That's for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Aaron Slegers, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. He's running. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Digging in to try it again, Dylan Bundy back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The center fielder, number 34, Trevor.
So digging in now, Trevor Williams. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Archie Bradley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career from Yankee Stadium in just a moment.
Leading off
in now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff. And the longer he stays out there, the bigger of a hole he digs.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Bryant, the runner at third with no outs. A swing and a ground ball to third. Maton is up with it, and the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Shot toward right center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next over.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Over the plate goes right by him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely.
Bullet to second base. A fine play. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now. He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. They're down 15-0. Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Williams facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Aaron Slegers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Bundy. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP.
And the throw to first. He's there. The inning is over. Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Strom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The count now at 2-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tyrell Bush. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Padres down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bradley has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Strom is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Correa, left field and carrying well. Gonzalez ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Correa on third with 2 out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. Williams waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees can't add to their slim 15-0 lead.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Bundy.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Got him swinging on Fastball there. Dylan Bundy is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box now, Trevor Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Popped up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Archie
Riding in once again, Archie Bradley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for San Bus. They're down 15-0. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now the relay home. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Slegers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to eat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Gonzalez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
Slap hard the opposite way. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th.
The second baseman, Eduardo.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone.
Correa, left field and carrying well. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there, picking up some more as the season goes on.
Cody Bellinger is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bellinger's off and running. Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, and he misses it. Mark Trumbo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Mark Trumbo.
Slow roller down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Trumbo has hit more than 450 homers in his career, and he's been launching them out of the park since the day he stepped onto a big league field. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bundy has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. Ready for another chance? Matt Strahm starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, The pitcher, Tyrell.
Digging in, Tyrell Bush.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
20-0 the final this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Slegers with his 4th win this season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Luis Perdomo couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside.